Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode, after visiting Lua with Elisa so she could investigate the 5th Development Division, we tried to head to Eryn to continue our sweep. However, we found the barrier around the hidden village was acting up somehow, and on further investigation found something nefarious taking place. Erebonia's troops were moving in. Gathering allies, we began Operation Free Eryn, with two groups attacking the Enhanced Jaegers guarding the teleportation stones. A third, consisting of Reen, Agathe, Tita, Randy, Tio, and Olivier, began to break through to the village, with other unexpected allies joining in to help the two diversionary groups. Now, having saved the villagers from their attackers, we head to confront the enemy commander, Gilbert Stein.
Why, thank you guys, that's very nice. I'm so sorry. If I'd been more thorough with the barrier, then this would have never... This isn't your responsibility alone. We're just as much to blame for our negligence and carelessness. I've got to apologise to a lot of you for dragging you in to fight our battles. No apologies necessary. You've been a major help to us yourselves. We've only just started paying back the favour. I really appreciate you saying that. We're counting on you to take care of the rest of these Ouroboros guys. When I saw those Ouroboros guys, I could just tell they were from the outside world, and I got super excited. But it turns out not everyone from the other side is so nice. Some are downright awful. I guess deep down I already knew that. It's still a shock to actually see it come true, though. Lots of talking to do first. If I just kept at the barrier, none of this would have happened. No, I can't get stuck on that right now. We need to focus on kicking those guys out. I'm sorry for not being able to do this myself. Thank you so much for stepping in. I can't thank you enough for coming out here. Just give me a holler if you want me to whip up something and I'll run right for the kitchen. We need to keep that stamina of yours up. Make me that stuff. Basically all anyone wants now is just make me more of that. Pretty please. Lots of paradise pie and stuff. Endless amount of that, what you just gave me would be nice, thanks, cheers. I'm just relieved the children weren't hurt. I'm sorry to rope you into this, but I must ask that you deal with the remaining Ouroboros forces. Of course, all I need is a little time. I have to put up a really tight barrier around those Jaegers to restrain them. That should definitely keep them from freeing themselves, but I don't think they could even move a muscle. That's a bit overboard, isn't it? Sounds like they're already being raked over the coals, huh? Also, some equipment I've never seen before was moved to the clearing outside the village. Please be careful out there. Some equipment okay, said the same thing. Well, I know you guys can take care of yourselves. Just be extra cautious here, okay? There's a barrier to bind the rest of those brutes up nice and tight and toss them in the storehouse. And they won't be going anywhere anytime soon. You could give them a century and they still wouldn't have budged to reach. But that's, you which has never failed to impress. I feel somewhat sorry. What, they actually stuck in this position or something? Alright, so we're surrendering. I wouldn't really see us as pals, though. We're just pawns to be sacrificed when the time comes. That's all we are to them. It's kind of sad, really. This is the worst, but we weren't messing with some ordinary village, I suppose. These folks are related to the second Anguis, after all. This is why I hate this kind of work. You're not going to get us to talk, just save your breath. You won't get any information out of us. Just complaints. I was worried the store would be torn apart, so I gave it a look. To my relief, it seems like my collection of banned reading material is still safe and sound. Do they have any idea how valuable this stuff is? What in the world was the goal behind trying to gain control of the village? Are you bummed out they didn't loot you? That goal doesn't really matter though, does it? Let's hurry up and take down the remaining members. Why wasn't my shop worth anything? It's kind of funny, actually. Why couldn't they rob me? Can't believe they simply passed by a treasure trove like this. They clearly have no sense of what's truly precious. I'd be upset if my books were taken away, of course, but they could have at least shown some interest in them. Yeah, I don't really know how I pinned down that kind of feeling. I can kind of understand it. I can't believe it. Our calm little village has really been invaded. We put some of the blame on our carelessness, but our enemies are cunning too, no doubt about that. I'm counting on you guys here. We've got to drive the remaining ones out. Of course, there's not anything new either. Give me the other talisman! I was about to say we can buy the gear for the people that are in the party, but then the realization is that I literally can. They don't want gear. I do not want gear. I'm guessing I can't go inside at the moment. There's no need for us to go there right now. Let's head to clearing outside the village as quickly as we can. All we can do is speak to the NPCs in the area. Loki protected me when all those bad guys showed up. But why? I was so mean to you and still haven't even apologized. So you don't hate me, Loki? QQQ! You're just happy that I'm safe and sound. Thanks, Loki. You're the best! Q! There's a lot of details I may be missing here, but it looks like they patched things up well enough. I don't see a hint of resentment between the two of them. I think I'll choose to ignore the fact she seems to understand monster speak. Same here. Besides, we ought to head to the clearing before it's too late. They're stuck there. We'll be fine. It's one way in, one way out. If they want to leave, then that's fine for us as well. Still, Loki, there's one more thing I'm curious about. No one told me that it's your job to protect me, but you still did it anyway. Why? Q? QQ? Do you mean the taming spell was never complete? Q? No! Loki, what do you mean the taming spell wasn't complete? Since when? Tell me the truth! QQ! So wait. He's not even tamed, it's just chosen to help her. That's kind of cool. Guess we wouldn't have got like that unless we talked to the people right now rather than rushing forward with the mission. It's a friendly monster. I never in a million years would have imagined that the village barrier could descend into this state. Even Noah was in danger. Ouroboros seems like a dangerous bunch, I'll tell you that. I've heard plenty about their exploits from the Elder. Well, I can't imagine that too many of them are still running loose here. I can't predict what awaits you, so you should proceed with utmost caution, got it? Of course, you can trust that things are in capable hands. Feels like things are finally coming to a head. Let's finish this. Even my little Noah's been in danger over all of this. Honestly, don't know what to say. Well, I know things here, but I must ask that you help to take care of the remaining members. I'm so sorry for the trouble. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. And for the love of Adius, be careful. I always will be. As careful as you can when you're getting into crazy troubles. Even Noah's in some danger during their attack. Their familiar brought us a bit of time, so we were able to get through it, but my heart was in my throat the whole time. Well, I can sit and fret about the experience on my own. Make sure that you watch your backs, understood? Hey, just think, once we've cleared this all out, we've got to sweep here again. This dialogue will change to reflect the events of what happened. To the clearing! We're completely healed. We have everything. Let's face Gilbert.
I expected to see Class VII, but who's this with them?
Green Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier in the flesh. I suppose I should introduce myself. You see, I've already gotten to know your dear students rather well. Enhanced Jaeger Regiment Commander Gilbert Stein, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Ash and Estelle had quite a bit to say about you. Oh, I'm sure. Is that Miss Russell I spot over there? I'm pleased to see you've kept the same spunk about you. Agathe Krosner, Prince Olivet, my condolences for all that you've gone through. Gilbert. Thanks for the concern and all. Might be nicer if you really meant it. Has it truly been 3 years since we last met in the Phantasma, Gilbert? With all our trials and tribulation, it feels like aeons ago. Up to the same shenanigans as always, I see, and you've really climbed up the ladder as well, haven't you? You bet I have. I went from Chief Warrant Officer to Regimental Commander in our time apart. Now I receive orders directly from Professor Novartis, the 6th Anguis. He sent me here to test his null field generator. Telling me this was all that crazy old geezer's idea. So it's a rip-off of Professor Russell's invention. Now, to be more accurate to call it a modified version. At any rate, there's little doubt this generator was used to take control of Eryn's barrier. And now we know that it's unrelated to the Phantasmal Blaze plan that the other Anguis are working toward. I must warn you, Gilbert. We will use any means necessary to stop you if you make any further moves to harm this village. Right. The test is all well and done now, and we should be right on our way out of here. But then again, doing just the bare minimum isn't going to land me any more promotions, is it? Why, we care. Get lost already. Heroes always had that ambition streak, for better or worse. Man, just back up and go while we're still giving you a chance. I don't think I will. In fact, I was planning to attack you all along. Estelle thought something like that on the Panagral. This is another one of those new and improved mechanical menaces. Haha, so what do you think? Makes for quite an impression, doesn't it? Now is just the right time to slip in one more little experiment from Professor Novartis. Get ready. Here comes the most powerful land weapon in all of Erebonia. The what? That's a bold claim to make. Be extremely cautious. This weapon far exceeds the capabilities of Panzer Soldats. You've got to be kidding me! Achtzen! That's the Imperial Army's most powerful tank! Looks like it was modified too! No way! It's unmanned! This thing's completely automatic! It's the C-unit technology from the Imperial Liberation Front. Damn it, is this the same kind of tank that's been deployed in Crossbell? Its firepower and endurance are incomparably higher than anything we've seen before. It's more like the tank Canon used during the uprising. No, it surpasses even that. Not even Panzer Soldats stand a chance against this thing. That's some metal monster. And with the jamming device in operation, you can kiss calling your divine knight goodbye, Mr. Ashen Chevalier. So that's the ace up my sleeve. It's your move now. Risk level of maximum. We need some top tier teamwork to overcome this. Roger that. I guess I gotta show my real stuff here. Mobile gear free in standby mode. Iron system go into overdrive. I will show you no mercy, Gilbert. And to the rest of you, I lend my full support. My arts are yours. A tank?
I'll wipe the floor with you!
It's my turn!
Ouch. Right, well, I probably don't have a big defense thing going at the moment, and Reen's on fire, which is never a good start. Well, this looks troublesome, doesn't it? No wonder it's got crazy music. I mean, my best defense buff at the moment seems to be Blast Force. But of course, I do love to critical. You better to use that on a later turn, to be honest. Why'd you have to set me on fire? It's very mean.
Ha!
I'm going.
Well, I would, but I'm not. I am.
Get him! Blast force! Yes!
I'm gonna charge through a tank!
Ready or not, here I come! Ah!
Eat this!
Take this!
Let's go!
The defense large is a pretty good choice. If I can follow up on that, it's gonna be quite nice for me. Weirdly enough, oh, come on, I can get both. What do you reckon? Hey! Big gains!
Roar! Healing strike!
Oh my goodness! Reen just took like...
Alright.
Gilbert, you're in trouble now. Reen just wrecked the tank.
Now!
I'll follow up. It's my turn.
Tank, be gone.
Beginning analysis. Data received.
RF Group manufactured tank for the Imperial Army running an AI provided by Ouroboros. Powerful but predictable. It likes to shoot its cannon at people, surprisingly enough. Is it going to run over me? What'd it do? Just blinded Reen. Okay.
Not on my watch!
He's enhancing.
Behold the glory of
Ah!
Gilbert Stein! It's not over yet! Eat this! Feel my wrath! Serves you right, dum-dum!
Luckily, I had defense up.
Let's go.
Gilbert! Stop being mean.
Beginning analysis. Analysis complete.
Mobile gear built by the 30 factories to be piloted by Gilbert with diverse attack capabilities. And
It's my
now
turn.
we focus on the survival of me. I mean, we can continue to hit both, of course. That will break the tank on this turn.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Follow up. It's my turn now.
And we'll also, surprisingly, just straight up wreck.
Ready or not, here I come!
We just took out a tank. I mean, it's not like we haven't kind of done that before. But we just did it again.
Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation!
Let's
Hi,
go.
Gilbert!
There.
An opening! My turn!
Are you okay?
Get up!
I'll follow up.
It's my turn! Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation! It's my turn!
Hope you're ready. Orbital driver to maximum output. Ether strike!
Impossible! It's not over yet! Not by a long
Let's go.
shot!
He's still here! You weren't to keep fighting! Go away! I was killing you then!
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Follow up.
Let's go!
I used an S-craft because we thought we were done! I haven't set up to do much else. This is problematic. I mean, my blind's still passing for a couple of turns more. Okay, you're back. We get that. We can't really scan you at this point in time. So I could
Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation!
work my way up
My
to getting
turn.
the unbalance on you, I guess. I would like more defense, please. And more strength seems good too.
Arcus, activate!
It's my turn now.
I believe you can walk in and trounce this guy. And the good times will be had. What do you reckon?
Hold fast! Black Tortoise Formation!
Whatever Gilbert plans to do,
Yes. There.
I'm going to ignore it to begin with, get to the fort with everyone, and then pummel him! Pummel him!
Charge up.
Thanks.
How do you like this?
Now, what stats are you getting now? Strength up?
My turn!
No. I can't see. But I can still do things to mess you up, man. Guess I would like defense as well, to be honest. We'll impede on this turn.
It's my turn!
Nothing's really going to hurt me after all.
Crimson Flash!
Gilbert goes
Now!
fast.
Follow up.
There!
Eat this!
Toxic explosion.
Damn you!
Yes.
You're being very irritating, mister.
Commence drive.
How do
I
you
said,
like this?
you're not really hurting me. Oh wow, Gilbert's just sticking around.
Alright.
It seems he's built to just stick around till the end of time.
Focus, activate!
At the moment, we've got caster agate.
There! Thanks.
Plus, I don't really want to end this battle too fast with the music.
Let's go! Crimson Flash!
How do you like this?
What's a backup bomb then? 6,000? You're gonna run out of bombs at this rate? I do wonder, Mr. Gilbert. I do wonder.
Beginning analysis. Data received.
He's a troop of Enhanced Jaegers. He's no stranger to dirty tactics and drastic measures. That is Gilbert.
All right.
Get him! Blast force!
My turn.
Agate's no longer blind now. Have fun.
It's my turn now. Sorry. Here's our chance.
There!
This is what I'm really capable of!
Let's go.
He's coming. Remember last time he did a thing though? At this point, it wasn't the most impressive thing we've ever seen, that's for sure.
Arcus activate.
Do you
Let's
think
go.
we can just tank it? I mean, if not, I could just go.
Hold fast! Black Tortoise formation!
Okay. We'll
go.
respect you. Just this once. We'll respect you, Gilbert.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Follow up.
I actually nearly broke him in one turn then. He's gonna use his special.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. See? Look at me. Please, can't we all just get along? Fooled you. This is what you get. Wait.
Let's go.
Well, that's all the respect we're giving him.
Commencing drive.
Let's go!
Think he deserves any more than that? Probably not. Well, you're not going to have enough CP, but hey, you're on a crit.
Let's finish this! This is it! Dragon Ball!
There.
It wasn't enough. We will have the power to finish off Gilbert Stein.
Let's go.
The all-overpowering, ridiculous monster man that he is. I don't know.
Okay, here I go. Take this and this. Portable energy charging. 40%, 80%. I'm just getting started. 120%. Omega impulse. Fire!
I swear I'll get you for this.
Yay!
I may have had some fun with that battle. Gilbert, though, literally stronger than a tank or the arcade he was in. So, hey, they built him sturdy at least. Whatever enhancements they did. Eryn and Tita's link level goes up to level 5. Rush 2 for both. And the Kala gem was obtained.
Nice!
Level up.
Are you serious? That wasn't just my trump card, but also the most powerful tank in history. It should be impossible for you to so much as scratch it. You don't give us Brace enough credit, pal. Not that it was a walk in the park. Things might turn ugly without you to your top. We're just lucky that Art's worked on that machine. I'd like to think my orbital gear helped to give us an edge too. You put up a tough fight, but now it's over. Are you going to accept your defeat with grace, or would you rather go the hard way, Gilbert? The Courageous 2 does have detention barracks, so we can provide you with suitable accommodation. It's not over yet. There's still the boost feature I haven't tried, though it might make the tank uncontrollable. That's quite enough. What? Mummy's home. Oh, or not. Or yeah. Oh, glad to see you made it, Emma. You broke through the barrier. You finally managed somehow. I'd keep your distance if I were you. Emma's really on the warpath this time. You may as well consider me the same. Why, you do have a lot of nerve targeting my very own hometown, don't you? I didn't expect to see you here, Rose. Vida. About time. Talk about showing up right at the last second. I would have come sooner had Weiss and army matters not kept my hands tied. Looks like I can't leave my village without some sly fox trying to sneak in and cause mischief. Ah! Oh boy. Nothing feels so scolding as the wrath of beautiful women. Particularly when said beautiful women are top-class witches. I almost feel sorry for Gilbert. Don't. You make your bed and all that, right?
I figured you were up to something, but I was hoping it wasn't something like this.
Master Campanella! Great, and now the fool shows up. Nothing better to do than stir up crap, eh? I can't say I'm surprised to learn of your involvement in this, Campanella. Oh, I should have stepped in a teensy bit earlier, huh? Too bad I was just so unbelievably busy. Little Gilby, I never would have pegged you as one to take advantage of the professor's ego like this and blatantly disregard your orders. Looks to me like you need some discipline, or you might not be worth keeping anymore. Ah!
I specifically told you to keep tabs on the village. Not once did I tell you to invade it. I seem to recall having this exact same conversation with you 4 years ago.
I beg your forgiveness, Master Campanella! I won't do it ever again! I swear!
I suppose I could find it in me to look past this one, but will the others forgive little Gilby? That's the real question. You'll need to apologize, that's clear, and you'll also need to swear on the Grandmaster's name to never again meddle with this village. Really? That's reasonable, I say. It may not sound like much, but to the Society's members such a vow is inviolable. You would know of Ouroboros' unwritten rules, wouldn't you, Vita? Well, I have no objections. If you get out of my sight at once and take that idiot with you. Your generosity knows no bounds, Elder. Well then, see you around, Vita. Give my regards to all of the other witches we stirred up trouble for. Schwarzer, Your Highness, always a pleasure. Under Campanella's orders, the tank wreckage and archives was removed from the village. The Class 7 members and their allies who had been engaging in diversionary tactics safely reconvened in Eryn. In celebration, Roselia hosted a modest banquet and invited the whole village. The 4 students enjoyed the fair and hot springs to the fullest, enraptured by the curious sights and scenery of the village. Teal and Agate went off to rendezvous with friends, and Vida returned to the Panagral. The rest of the team headed back to their ship. Operation Free Eryn is complete. A whole story chapter of itself rather than a side quest, right? Received a Master Gem as well, and 8,000 Mirror. 1 bonding point 2. That was the bonding point 1. Additional bonding event with Elise has been added. Wait, but I don't normally get a bonding point. I get a bonding point from the monster kill quest. Do I have another bonding point? Also, oh no. Boar's unity rating has increased. Yes, great. What was my team again? Eustace was in there. Yuna? Yeah. Eustace. Sharon. Alright, well. Let's see if I get another bonding point in the future, but that was eventful. A lot went on right there, and of course we tend to get one of every kind of gem as we go. We've already got a Mars gem in here with a critical rate plus 18%, but it's only plus 8%. So who's getting the Mars gem? I mean, it'd be someone like Ash. Gungnir on as well. Or Laura. And many people have good stuff. Or Crow, of course. Come on, Smash Ash. Have a nice new gem. It's fancy and special and gives you lots of strength for a growing boy. We also got an Akala gem, wasn't it? Assault points, gradually recover walk in the field, HP 2000, defense plus 200, Gravian Hammer as a special. Interestingly, I do have Gravian Hammer as a normal thing for Emma. And, of course, the Akala gem's better than that. In a sense, so we'll put that there. Yes, I did remember what spell was on who then. I guess who do I talk to about the change stuff by that? Hey, nice word about there. Nihon was hoping to luxuriate in all the pleasures Eryn Village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. After all the work you two put in to defend that place, I don't think the wicked label really applies. Say, weren't Agate and Tia with you earlier? They were, yeah, but Heavy Blade's gone back to Legram, and Tia left her papers here and headed home. She was in a real tizzy too. Must have been a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. But now we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. Oh, you still much to do, young Reen, but you have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. That was very dumb. It's like you couldn't really feel sorry for Gilbert, but also you really did feel sorry for Gilbert.
Thanks, everyone. Great job. See you later, Reen.
Also, just notice, like, we actually haven't done the 2 requests available yet. So that's more AP, plus AP there. Which, when you look at the amount of AP to get top rank, we're running out of AP to earn. So, yeah, this is a thing. We're getting really quite close now, it feels. Which floor's Emma on? In the cafeteria. And yes, Emma looked like she was seething. I wouldn't want to deal with that. Thank you for helping the village. It's the least we could do. Everyone there has helped us out so much. Well, it's much appreciated. I volunteered to work on the barrier, but Grandmother said she would have others work on it as part of their training, so I came back instead. Let me know if you need anything. I need a book. I haven't found one yet, and I just really remembered again. Alright, where am I off to? Well, I guess we could choose Fee's bonding event next. It's in the reference room, so we're on the same floor as it. Because we usually do one bonding episode thing for per episode. We only did one quest as well, but that quest, that just spans so long time. It was amazing. Great quest. Hey, Eryn, got any spans to spare? There's something I want to take care of before we head to Crossbell. I can see where this is going. More than that box of keepsake cigars. Let's go feast. I'm guessing you're going down the surface. I don't mind tagging along wherever you're heading. Thanks. So about this place. This would have been just outside the southern town limits of Harmel. Better than putting it right inside Harmel. We've got to show some manners. This should be far enough though. It's only temporary. You really think this is okay? Yeah, Leo and Zeno have already finished paying their respects. I wish I could smoke with them. But whenever I ask, they look at me like I sprouted wings. Maybe it's a generational thing. Not a lot of women used to smoke in their day. Yeah, that's probably all it is. Still, it kind of feels like a waste to throw this whole box away. Do you mind if I have one? I don't really know if it'll count, but I'd like to try. I didn't know you smoked, Eryn. It's more about the tribute. I mean, I wouldn't smoke, but I'd understand in this circumstance. I don't. This will be my first time. Sharing one with a youngster like me probably wouldn't mean anything to Rutka. Don't say that. Do you, know how to do this? I think so. You snipped the end first, right? You're inhaling too much. Boss always says that was a rookie mistake. Don't try to pull smoke down into your lungs. Just let it drift around inside your mouth a little. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what people see in this. No, I never do. No, taste bad, smell bad. Ugh. But it's the drug inside, isn't it? Yeah, it's not for everyone. We can give the rest of the boss some other time. Hey, Matt, you let us in on this. So, you know, Leo, everyone. Sorry, we didn't know if we should interrupt. We figured it'd be worth paying our respects anyhow. Thank you. Guess you did know him a long time too. Yeah, in that case, mind if I join the party? Huh? You guys? Yeah, I figured you'd show up eventually. We came to share one last drink with the Jaeger King. I brought along a bottle of his favourite bourbon. Hey, nice! What do you say, Fee? Thanks for coming. We've got cigars, if anyone wants one. Hey, so, what are the chances I can get you to pass some of that stuff over to me? None for you, young miss. Hey now, you're still underage. Show a little restraint. Yeah, Uncle Sigmund would kill me if you found out. I didn't expect people in this line of work to be so strict about this kind of stuff. You'd be surprised. They've got their own code to stick to. Everyone passed the time reminiscing about the Jaeger King. Eventually, everyone except Reen and Fee has said their farewells and left. You sure did touch a lot of people's lives. Even members of Nihon and the Northern Jaegers might be coming by later. Yeah, you might have had even more connections than Sarah's dad. Not that all of them stayed friends. He made his fair share of enemies too. But even that was just business. I never met anyone who disliked him personally. Fee.
I'm alright. Just got some smoke in my eyes is all. Besides, it almost feels like it's the boss hugging me.
Really? No, I'm lying. You might smell like smoke too, but being here with you is totally different. It's hard to describe. It's kind of relaxing and exciting all at once. Oh, That's a surprise.
You doofus. What did I just tell you?
Right, I'll do my best. Is this disrespectful to Ruka's memory? I'll apologize later, I promise. Our bond with Fee is strengthened. We shared a special moment with Fee. And with a lot of people. Colourful cast of characters. Thank you for coming with me to see the boss. I didn't think anyone else would come. I'm sure the boss was really happy. Let's visit his grave again once we've taken care of the Great Twilight. That'd make me really happy. And thank you for the hug. You're welcome. Alright, so let's move on, shall we? Oh, let's move back is the thing, because Eryn Village is literally there to do again. We've still got Ordis, Rickwell, Ulster, and more. Quests to do, maybe quests to find. So let's get what we were doing here done. Seems it's mainly the inn and stuff, to be honest, but I'm going to go to Rose's Atelier. Now the question is, who is it that goes in the dip? If there is an event there again, it'll most likely be Sharon and Elisa, is what you'd have to say, right? That was up here. Always wonder if a secret shiny will appear up here, considering the storeroom that it is. I like how they just made such a show and dance of blowing the hell out of that tank too. But I really expected that to be Roselia that was showing up. And then when it was Emma come out and just destroyed, like, smashed up that tank even more, and like... That was a thing. Thank you for all your hard work. The village is safe now because of you. As Elder, let me offer you my thanks. It's nothing compared to all you've done for us. Ah, always so humble. Just look at Vida. When she came and saw that everything was fine, she just up and disappeared. That does sound like her. After I'm done overseeing the barrier repair and hearing reports from the villagers, it'll be time for me to set off as well. Don't worry about things here. Just focus on completing your mission. I understand. If you'd excuse me. I worry. Now I'm going to leave the barrier repairs to Nina since she was in charge of the barrier today. I'm here for the moment after all. It should be just the right job to serve as a bit of training for her. Also, I need to reconfirm our strategy for dealing with future outside enemies. Those outsider jerks really messed up the village. There's another bullet shell. Oh, I can't believe this. I'm going to clean the crap out of this place. Good kid. Is she crying? Or trying? She's trying. I was worried. She might still be very upset over what happened. You're not stopping Ouroboros that they want to get in after all. You really did it. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for causing you all this trouble. Please don't worry about it. I'm just glad we were able to take care of things. He's right. The most important thing is that you're all safe. Right, it's not your individual responsibility. Every witch in the village was negligent here. Now we need to immediately begin repairing the barrier. Taking time to worry is a luxury that we don't have. I'll be doing my part too. Okay, I won't let you down. Yes, just like that. Now you might want to strengthen the barrier a touch so that it can detect any hostility in its presence. How am I supposed to do that? Major repairs of the barrier are impossible without this altar. So many adjustments to make, so many different spells to cast, and a lot of it's new for me too. Oh well, just gotta trudge on. Still, it's super nerve-wracking to have Dahlia breathing down your neck the whole time. I bet. But she's teaching you. She cares. This would be her home, of course. But kiddo's here. The village was in a real frenzy. I'm glad we were able to sort it out. I'm a little worried about Master's condition. That just means I have to work even harder, though. I want to restart my training so I can help her. Oh, yeah, same thing. I mean, just to think there's this whole generation of witches coming up, and you see what the current generation's witches' power is. It's like, all these powerful people just being born here. I was so proud of Noah's little familiar and the way he protected her. The brave thing deserves every morsel of the celebratory feast I just made. I trust you kids have enjoyed our signature brand of Eryn hospitality. We certainly have. We took a nice long dip in the fairy spring too. No, we didn't. It's the least we can do to thank you for everything. Stop by again whenever you have the time. You're always welcome here. I've not been to the spring. Society must have attacked us because they know the end is drawing near. Keep your wits about you and be careful. Make sure you're prepared for anything that might happen. And also, when like people were surprised that I said like I know who that guy is, he's been mentioned multiple times. I'm pretty sure that he started getting mentioned from Chilton Sky III, didn't he? Oh, I've been in there already. Novartis. He's been mentioned so many times in the games. But it's early as back as Sky. We managed to salvage the situation thanks to you. You really saved our bacon. We just did what we could. I appreciate all the same. We'll try to be more careful from here on out. Considering everything that's going on in the world, I probably should have expected there'd be trouble. Kind of think that mysterious black-haired girl who wandered in the village a while back did seem to leave behind some warning for us. I wonder if... Nah, never mind. That was a strange one. I can never tell what she's thinking. But we knew bad times were coming. Thanks for your help today. We'll try to be more careful in the future so nothing like this happens again. Maybe I should buy some Grandma's treaty chicken tart. There's not actually many people in town when you think about it. Eryn is a fast sweep, which is why I went to Eryn earlier, and then we ended up in an hour-long questline. Which was great, so I will not complain. Trying to get bit by bit, section by section. Thank you again for your help with those miscreants. It looks like we may finally get some peace here. I still feel uneasy though. The mystery surrounding Ouroboros makes them different from the other foes we faced in the past. Still, they won't cause any trouble for the moment. You go on ahead and concentrate on the rivalries. If you need anything, just let us know. We'll help you out any way we can. We owe you that much. Well, you used to be with the society, right? What was your name again? Dew Valley? It's Duvally. Beg your pardon. Well, just so long as you're on our side now. If you'd asked about the Argent Knight, that's the one the lads made secretly had in their possession 250 years ago. Aglion and Valimar took down the Vermilion Apocalypse together near the end of the War Alliance. That's when it became apparent just how powerful Aglion really was, even when compared to the other Divine Knights. Vermilion's been dedicating herself to training the past couple centuries. Don't underestimate her. The way I see it, your best bet is to attack her head on. No holding back. Don't lose kids lose, okay? No need to tell us that. We won't. Thank you for the advice. And now the dissenting voice in chat realizes that I am correct. That Novartis was mentioned very early on. Sometimes my memory works. When it does, it's usually correct. I forget a lot, but when I come out with something, I'm not usually that wrong. Sometimes my memory doesn't work, sure. But then I don't come up with anything. Woof woof. Oh, and if you come at a time like this, we've been in need of a lot of things since the village was attacked. How about we get down to business, Cerberus? There wasn't much damage done to the village, but it's clear we're going to have to rethink our defences. Imports from the outside world will probably come in handy. I'll need to keep up with the business, That woof was weirdly cut. Parachuting Cerberus is here. So you were headed to Eryn, huh? I'm surprised you made it all this way on your own. You're pretty impressive, aren't you? You want to get back on board then? It's kind of mental that he's come here. This is where he's ended up. He's parachuted out of the sky. He's walked all the way here. It's crazy. Q, Q, Q! Hey, I like Mummy's cooking too. If you're a good boy, I'll give you more and more and more. So let's keep up the good work, Loki. Q! I'm so happy to have you right by my side, Loki. Thanks for everything. Good old Loki. Which is more capable between Celine and Cerberus? Obviously Celine, because she can just... She's kind of got a little bit of a cheat code there, a little bit. Yuna, Muse, Altina, and Tita. That's a group I didn't expect. Muse, Altina, and Tita. So the girls of... Not Sharon and Elisa? The girls of new Class 7 generation of Forest Branch campus. Okay. I've got one of them. Oh, plus, like, so it's all the peers as well, isn't it? See, you're so far down that list. We could take Doobly, too. She loves bathing with us. It's not fair to compare Celine and Cerberus based on what Celine actually is, but equally Cerberus is like the pinnacle of pets. Muse, Altina, and Tita. Let's go. Rena and the others enjoyed the hot springs and took their time resting in the village. By some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ended up soaking in the springs together. After my drink. No Doobly. She stayed out. Ah, what a relief. I was so tensed up and worried for a while there. I hear you. I'm just glad we were able to get through this without any major incidents. Also, Reen, get out. Agreed. Excellent work, everyone. Well, I can't say I pitched in very much. It was Agatha and Olivier who really saved the day, and a lot of credit has to go to Instructor Randy and Tio, too. Tita, your diversionary tactics were perfect. They were the key to the whole operation coming together. Princess Alphin, Elise and Tar, we couldn't have done it without you either. I'm just glad we were able to help out. After all this village has done for you, Reen, I wanted to repay the favour in some way. Right. Wait a second. Since we're all here, why don't we chat about something more interesting? Girls talk, secrets, exciting things. Oh, I like a bit of girls talk, me, but still. And of course, we have Reen as our guest of honour. Your Highness. Alright, I'm clearly the odd man out amongst this group. At least it's one thing, but with all of you here, I'm just gonna turn in early, okay? Yes, get out! Reen? So you're used to sharing a bath with Elise? Well, I guess that makes sense. It's not a big deal for family to bathe in a hot spring together back where you're from. Well then, why not just think of the rest of us as family too? Your newly acquired sisters. That suggestion doesn't entirely sit well with me. Yes, daughter. Come on, Reen. Won't it be nice? Right, at the very least we can try and make you blush. I will think of it as just another mission. What? We won't get too radical, Instructor, though maybe you could really use a good shock or two. Even you, Yuna. Let's all just try and take things down a notch. Alright, knock it off now, you guys. You know how clueless he can be. Reen, honestly, you make me so mad sometimes for just going along with whatever's want. What do you mean? Reen's situation is looking a little dicey, but you reap what you sow. I do know how Elise feels, though. If someone wanted to try that on Agate when we had a rare chance to be alone together. We are refreshed, though I am 100% certain that if you were in that bath, you would come out of that feeling more stressed than ever before. Who disagrees with that? Right, where am I going next? St. Ark's Noble District? Or to Tidus Gate? I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a good time and find a book, so that's kind of screwed, it feels like. That's a thing. Now we only have a modicum of time left. Yeah. That's definitely a stressful situation that I do not want to be in. Alright, so, next up. I guess we've got a small sweep coming for us. Where can I go for something a little nice and small to round things off? Now we can come back and do a little bit of battle, but get the other training mission done would be a good idea. So I guess Titus Gate's small enough, right? Don't think I'm finding a book here, though, because I found a book here before in the past, so there can't be a double book. It's gotten quiet all of a sudden now that the armor division's left. I wonder if all those confident troops and nervous recruits will return. I feel restless. Not as bad as Mum, but still restless. I'll pray to Adios for all of them to come home safely. Oh, they've gone. War's awful. Is it possible to make it through without people losing their lives? All we can do is wait for them to come home after all. During the 100 Days War, it never really felt like war. We just waved the armor divisions off to war, and that was that. I was relieved when I heard of the Imperial Army's rapid advance, and life went on much as before. We lost the war, and then so many injured and dying flooded in from Titus Gate. I will never be able to forget the shock of that day. I was waving them off to war, but I never imagined they wouldn't return safely. And that is why I want to remember as many of the faces of the troops as possible. If I can pray with their faces in my mind's eye, maybe my prayers are more likely to be heard. But with over 100,000 soldiers, I can't remember all their faces. Second Lieutenant Freud and Lieutenant Colonel Jurgen are two that for some reason are stuck in my head. I hope that as many people as possible can return home safely. Anything to buy here? Nope. Or two in there, done. Let's cross another one off from the list, eh? Only 4 people. The 1st and 16th Armoured Divisions are currently standing by in the neutral zone near Labille's Hacken Gate. They're the most mobile out of all the armoured divisions. If they mobilise early morning when the war begins, they should be able to reach the Republic in a matter of hours. It doesn't look like Calvert intends to surrender, even though their capabilities are clearly inferior. If we can take the capital, we'll be able to end this with minimal casualties. I have faith in the armoured divisions. If they break through their primary defensive force and manage to take over the capital, the war will be over. It will keep casualties to a minimum too. I hope the armoured divisions succeed. Rex! The 1st Armoured Division and 16th Armoured Division set off yesterday. They're currently on standby in front of Hacken Gate, the neutral zone between the Empire and Labille. Everything has gone according to plan so far, but the Lieutenant Colonel said that we should be wary of Labille. We have an accord with their country, but they tried to invade once before. We cannot let our guard down. We must take the situation seriously. We will boost patrols around Hacken Gate. Oh, it's a trial chest, I forgot. Just remembered. Literally just remembered. The armoured divisions may have self-steady, but we cannot relax. We will boost patrols around Hacken Gate. You do that. Hey, you bet your ass I called down camera. How could I not capture 2 divisions moving out to Labille? Well, you did tell me you wanted to be a war photographer, right? Now I'm thinking about it, maybe these shots are too real and gritty. I think there was a sexy lady officer on top of one of those vehicles. Maybe that could have given a bit more oomph. Yeah, I think they're probably fine as is. We've got this jaw-dropping shot of the Operation Jormungand troops that will be attacking Calvert via Labille. Seems like the plan is to set up at Wolf Fort in southeastern Labille and stage the attack from there. Now that's a shot I'd like to get, but I think I better leave that one to the good folks at the Labille News Service. Yeah, they don't want to get that shot though. Well, the armoured division has safely departed. It seems we've finally taken the first steps towards war. To tell you the truth, I'm almost looking forward to the start of the war. Viscount Arcade, along with other beloved figures, were cruelly taken from us. I can't forgive those Calvardians for going on with their lives as if nothing happened. Their punishment is well deserved, and I can't wait to see them lament the severity of their crimes. Waiting for the war to begin, even if it's only for a few more days, is pretty vexing. I want to settle the score on behalf of His Highness, the Viscount and Toval, as soon as possible. You know Toval? Yes, you do. Of course you do. They're those guys. Ah, that Weber guy. Every day his views on Calvert get more and more extreme. He starts laughing, talking about exacting vengeance on the Republic. I want the Republic to get their just desserts too, but isn't it a little sadistic to be that happy about it? I'm not sure if I should say this, but his behaviour is creeping me out. I think it's about time we finally settle things with Calvert, but it's a little sadistic to be happy about war. Very true. So that leaves us with St. Ark's Noble District, West Lamar. We're getting there. We're getting through there bit by bit. The Rest Lodge and Old Road have something going on, so I could head there as well. Of course, what the road has going on is not Rest Lodge. So I may as well move to the Rest Lodge and then step out the door. Not going to be too many people here after all. Oh yeah! What happened to my... Oi! Where's my What happened about that black records? You seem quite fond of those flowers, Artem. Yeah, they're growing up nice and strong ever since I started giving them water. Hey, Miss Adel, I wanted to ask you something. Let me guess, you want to take them back to your village? By all means, I got plenty of seeds to plant more. The cold doesn't bother these plants too much, so as long as you take care of them, they should start blooming soon enough. You mean it? I can really have them. Yay, I'll take good care of them, I promise. It's gonna be so awesome, I can't wait to get started. Better tell Mummy and Daddy about it too, I bet they'll be surprised. Under Artem's watch, I'm sure they'll bloom wonderfully. With little love, all flowers can grow beautiful and strong, regardless of the chaos happening around them. People are the same, which is why no matter how hard things get, we always seem to remember to show each other love. I don't have any dishes, no. I'm always starting to suspect I've overlooked something. Feels like ages ago since I got my last recipe. Quiet days like this are perfect for getting some cleaning and laundry done. I suppose we've all gotten pretty used to working here. Not that I could ever put our hometown out of my mind completely, of course. Indeed you can't. Recipe, please? Now that Adel's back, work isn't half as stressful anymore. We haven't had too many customers today either. Maybe I'll go spend some time off with Bella and Artem. Life's been tough for us ever since that fateful day. We could all use a break. Hard to believe it's been less than 2 months since the summer festival in Heimdall began. We haven't had too many customers today. Maybe I'll go spend some time off with Bella and Artem. You go do that. Too many customers means absolutely no one, and that is 2 more marks, or at least 1 mark, knocked off the list. So with 5 locations to go to, we have more stuff to do, and we have quests to do. We've got at least 2 quests, as well as bonding events on top of that, 2 of them to do. So the sweep continues. Plus, we've got those trial chests to get to. Trial chest 25 is hidden away. We will do that next time. Let's finish off that training. Get that done and out of the way. Otherwise, I'll probably forget about it. I'm not even kidding. It's a level 1 training, right? Level 2 training for the first one. This is type 1. Begin combat training with a Sleipnir F2. Oh no, wait, my current. Yeah. No, I should change to at least have Eustace in. So I think, yeah, Yuna, Altina, Eustace. Let's go with that. Magic people. Only 2 of them in the group. They should be able to deal, right?
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
I have no caution.
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation!
Of course, it tells us that they're not weak to anything, but when Ring goes in...
Ha! It's down!
He still does decent damage.
There!
All right!
So you can't hate on that, can you?
Take this! Wide open!
Lover's like,
Assist.
you need to use spells. And yet, our 2
Leave it
physical
to me.
damage dealers have already dealt enough damage that they're not doing well. So the weakness is mostly the water. He's cool with that.
Nope. Let's get him! I'll assist.
Let's go!
Especially because those counters are always criticals.
Cut through! Now!
There!
Yuna says no.
Wide open!
It always means we get BP back on them,
Yeah!
which is pretty beautiful.
Now.
While our icy friends are not doing well, let's scan you.
Search mode activate. Detailed
A
information.
higher level 1 and level
obtained.
130 arcade and built to resist physical attacks, vulnerable only to abnormal conditions and arts. Oh, I missed it.
Let's bring out the big guns. Focusing energy. Fire!
She does have big guns.
Not done yet. Go! Valiant charge! Well, look at that.
Spells, they said. We need to use spells. Very naughty level.
All right, got it.
Stats updated.
That was phenomenal, everyone. You were able to take down level 2 type 1, so you do have some skills after all. At any rate, here are your rewards. Magic droplets, spirit droplets, vitality droplets, like 10k in cash. Thanks, Dooley. It's not actually that, but still. More like 8. Remain diligent in your training, 7.5. And in case you've yet to experience what really makes the Tepnia special, as you say, Force Unity rating has increased even further. When will it actually remotely max out? That's a question of itself. So, with another session in a row ending without a book, we have all that and more to do. Let's continue round Western Erebonia, born and raised. With a sweep that should not take as long, because the order seems to be a little bit. I might go around town and just try to find any of those attachments that I don't have yet. Though I wonder if some of them are in Crossbell, to be perfectly honest. To build the full trade ones together. And I might, of course, fish up some more U material, because our supply is dwindling. Only 161. So having a bit more U material to play with could be fun for building corpses and building nice builds, as Yuna's getting sorted out, ready for a Crossbell trip. So we'll continue on with our sweep, and next time on Trails of Cold Steel 4, towards our third rivalry, towards Crossbell and the Steel Maiden. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.